I have so much to update you on. I am just now getting around to filming this video. I am in my third trimester, so this will be very reflective for me. It's been a long time since my channel has been this consistent. We are well past the first trimester. I think that's the last time we really sat down and talked. Girlies, how have you guys been? This is gonna be a Q&A rapid fire of my second trimester. What was the biggest changes you noticed in your body during the second trimester? Obviously, your belly grows the most, I felt like, in the second trimester. I'm not done with the third, so I don't know if I could really speak on that super well. But I didn't go wide, I went outward, so that was the biggest change that I saw. Your breasts do change as well, and itchy skin, itchy skin, itchy boobs, itchy belly. How did your energy levels change compared to the first trimester? Everything is like dependent on the pregnancy you're going through, dependent on the woman, the patient. Not everything is cookie cutter, cut and dry, and straight fact. Some things are a myth, and then some things are true. They're just not true for you and your pregnancy. I did not get a jump start Energizer bunny in my back when I hit second trimester. The first few weeks were very slow, and it still felt like I was in my first trimester, very fatigued. But it did pick up. I did go out more. I was able to move around the house more, and I did start to nest, but I also rested a lot as well. So it picks up a little bit, but it was nothing drastic for me. How are you managing pregnancy symptoms like round ligament pain, heartburn, or leg cramps? I have not experienced leg cramps or varicose veins. I have not experienced any of that. Swelling, none of that. How do I manage heartburn? I only got heartburn towards the end of my first trimester. I drank a lot of hot chocolate during that time. I did not take Tums or like any type of medication like that. Drunk water, drunk milk, took a rest, didn't eat a lot of acidic, tomato-y type foods. I would just kind of watch my diet and drink more water. How did I manage round ligament pain? I didn't. I just went through it. I'm still going through it. It hurts the worst to me. It's the most uncomfortable thing. And it's not something that's like super painful. It's just discomforting. So I just went through it. Hot baths, a little bit of Epsom salt, a candle, kind of like relax yourself. And I just rubbed the area with oil or cocoa butter and just fought through it, honestly. Have you felt the baby kick in your second trimester? What was it like for the first time? Yes, I have felt the baby kick. I think I was 18 to 20 weeks. And a lot of people try to tell you it's gas at first, but I feel like when you know, you know. And also, if a mom is experiencing gas and she wants to say that her baby kicked, let that woman say her baby kicked. Like, it was pretty early on. And my doctor was like, a lot of people come in here like, oh, I felt it. And they're like 12 weeks. So I think she was trying to say, like, people really just are making it up out of their head because they're nowhere near being able to feel it, which I feel her on that. But I am a very petite person, so I felt everything. I'm feeling everything. So I did feel the baby kick 18 to 20 weeks, and it was very soft and subtle at first. It was really cool. It was really cool to feel because I was always wondering, what does that feel like? In the second trimester, I had some days, 1 or 2 days that were really like mentally challenging because it was overstimulating when they get super active. If I've eaten something and I didn't know that that was gonna send him into the zoomies. But other than that, it touches my heart every single time, and it might make you shed a tear. It might make you shed a tear. What does your daily routine look like in terms of exercise, nutrition, and self-care? With self-care, I probably took a bath every single day. And there were some days I took a shower and I took a bath. There were some days I took 2 baths. I kind of just was like, whatever I needed, let's go for it. I was a bath girly before, so this baby's just making me be like, listen, run the water, draw the bath. I loved taking baths for self-care, journaling, drawing, just doing things that make me happy, sitting inside, opening the windows every now and then, letting the sunlight come through, like little things like that for self-care. I had a lot of new beauty products. So like I was just moisturizing my skin, trying new scents, like lighting candles, just things like that. Daily routine, I always wake up and have breakfast. There was not a day that I skipped breakfast to my recollection. Like it's always something bready, eggs, protein, like consistently. Eggs or orange, not eggs, what is that? Tea or orange juice, apple juice or water. Like I was very consistent with breakfast. For exercise, I would walk. I think my limit was like 0.5, and then you work your way up to like 0.8, and then it's just until you get tired. Just to walk around a little bit, get your blood flowing. That was maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Not a daily thing, but definitely exercise some type of way. Get off the couch, get out of the bed, put something in the dishwasher, bake something. Like just get on your feet for a little bit. If you have an Apple Watch, that heifer gonna tell you like, oh, you didn't do your rings today, and it's like, because she's in the second trimester. Settle down, Siri. But literally, that it kind of helps you because it's like, hey, you need to stand. I'm like, okay, let me get up and stand. So kind of just listening to your body. That's what my routines look like. Have you felt more connected to your baby now that you're moving along in your pregnancy? Yes, I am, because music triggers him. My husband's voice triggers him. There's a lullaby that I sing to him. I was like, man, maybe I should sing it and like share it with y'all. But I was like, wait. Not yet, y'all. Not yet. But there's a little lullaby that I sing to him. It's kind of long too, but I started it in the first trimester. I heard the song years ago and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Like the lyrics are beautiful. I have to learn this. I have to sing this. And now the time is upon us and I can sing it to my child. I literally started the first trimester, and you think that it falls on deaf ears because it's like their ears aren't even developed yet. Like you just feel like you're just doing stuff just to do it. And then along in the second trimester, I would sing it, and we were in the tub and I got a strong kick, and then I sing it again, strong kick, and I'm just like, oh, he's starting to recognize that this is our song. So I really feel connected when we sing. We play lullabies and music, a lot of classical music, a lot of like ocean and white sounds, and y'all, a little bit of Gracie Corner with the bounce music. We be vibing today. He likes that too. So he really likes music, and it helps us like kind of be able to see his little personality from the outside, even though he's still on the inside, if that makes sense. How are you balancing rest with staying active? I don't know, I probably struggle with this because in the year 2024, God has really been teaching me stillness. And that was before I found out I was pregnant. And then I got pregnant and I really had to implement and apply that. And it was hard because I like to get things done. I'm efficient. I like to be productive, but I have to learn new ways to be productive. And that productivity does not always mean moving, standing on your feet, doing everything yourself. So I've been having a good 60-40 relationship with rest over productivity. And then some days the percentage changes, but it always ends up getting done. So I try not to stress about, oh, it needs to be done right now. So I've been resting probably way more than I've rested in my life. And it's been peaceful. Are you dealing with any anxieties about birth or parenting yet? I was a little taken aback by the C-section paperwork I had to sign. That sent me a little bit. It was a lot to take in. You're preparing and signing things before the issue arises. So it's a lot of, well, if this happens, well, what will we do if that happens? But anxieties about birth, as I'm in the third trimester, I'm like, I love the due date that we were given. But I joke every now and then, like, he can come now. Because you just get ready towards the end. Because you want to meet them. And it's like, it's getting uncomfortable. Anxieties about birth itself, no. I try not to harp too much on it. If there's something on TV that triggers a little anxiety, or there's a story, or like a true crime video or ad for watching Netflix, like I try to skip it. I've been pretty calm for the most part. I feel more excited than I do anxious. And I'm also going to make, every time I've gone through a hard time in life or had a health scare or anything like that, my husband has played gospel music for me in the back of the ambulance or while I'm recovering of something. And I really want to make a playlist to help keep down that anxiety. So it's not that it hasn't really crossed my mind, but it has not festered and made me anxious. One thing that I do think about a lot is watching them sleep. Because it's like, homeboy, we can't be forgetting to breathe, okay? That stresses mommy out. Like staring at him in the bassinet, like poking his belly or like, don't forget. Breathe in, breathe out. What advice would you give someone just entering their second trimester? Have fun. Go out sometimes. Go on a date. Treat yourself. Go get your nails done. Save up a little bit of money to do a little something for yourself because you deserve it, girl. Are there any parts of pregnancy you secretly don't enjoy? I partially brought this on myself, but sometimes I'm just chilling and he still will get the zoomies. If it lasts for too long, it's overstimulating. Like if you're already having a hectic day or you were laying there peacefully, like if you were peacefully laying there watching your show and it's just like a good minute or 2 minutes of squirming and kicking and pushing, it gets a little overstimulating. Some moms say they don't feel that way, and then there's a lot that have experienced that. I have favorite spots where he kicks because it feels fine. It feels like flutters. It feels like tolerable, and you can just rub them and interact with them and touch them back and push them back and kind of play with them a little bit. But the part, so you have your legs and where things meet, that groin area where your uterus lies, that little crease, kicking right there is it's enough. Yeah. Do you feel confident or self-conscious about your body since getting pregnant? The only thing that has really changed is the outward protrusion of my belly. Everything else, it was expected, so I don't think that it took me by surprise or made me feel any type of way. My skin has not suffered. I didn't gain much weight in the face area or anything like that. People gain a lot in their cheeks and their nose area. I didn't experience that. I haven't had swollen ankles or anything like that. My body hasn't changed very, very much. I'm just all belly and I look pretty similar to what I did before. I do have some weight gain around the hips and under the belly. And I've always had stretch marks on the bum. I do not have any stretch marks. Okay. I do not have any stretch marks on the belly. Other than that, there's nothing that makes me super self-conscious. No, I feel like you don't know what's going to change after, what's going to go back, or what's going to stay. I kind of just was embracing being a mom, so whatever came with it body-wise, I was like, we're just going to have to accept it. Something that I did notice today getting ready to shoot this video is like my eyebrows are non-existent. I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went. Ooh, I like this one. Have you gotten unsolicited advice from family or strangers that annoyed you? Strangers! Family! I don't think I have. JK. So, y'all, I have received a lot of unsolicited advice. I can't say that the advice has been from a bunch of different people. There's a few people around me that have very narc behavior, that have very accept my wisdom, toxic type of behavior, that have tried to push their narrative or their advice on me that I didn't ask for, or their opinion. And do I dislike unsolicited advice? It depends on who it comes from. and how like mature it is, or how sound-minded it is, how godly it is, or where it stems from. A lot of the unsolicited advice from people can be stemmed out of like their own projection, their own experience. And I guess that's all you can give advice from, is from your own experience or what you would do in that situation. But it's very weird. I think delivery matters and where it stems from matters. Like, I'm kind of big on your heart posture when you tell it to me. And that's been the most annoying thing from strangers. Anytime I've received advice in the comments, I believe I've asked for it. I haven't had too many people just be like, hey, you should do this. I haven't experienced it from strangers, but from people around me or that want to be in my circle so damn bad, yes, I have. Yes, I have. And the advice stems from fear, like I said, like, oh, don't do this, or you gotta do this, or I heard. And it's like, I don't care. Somebody once told me, eat the meat, spit out the bones. So it's kind of just like a cordial, oh, I received that. But you don't have to take the advice at the end of the day. It's just annoying to hear, especially when you kind of like prefaced, can you stop doing that? Or, you know what, I think we've made a decision on that. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. Or I don't have to share my opinion on that, like corporate punishment, or how often am I gonna come around? Can we FaceTime? Can we touch? Can we kiss? Like, certain things I just don't have to explain. But if you've made a general statement, or they can visibly see that you're uncomfortable and they keep going, that's the thing that annoys me. So yes, I have experienced that. I think every mom has. There's gonna be somebody around you that just doesn't read the room, unfortunately. But take it with a grain of salt, y'all. Don't let them people bring y'all down. Don't let them people bother you. We will end this video on this question. Would you want to document your labor and delivery for YouTube, or is that a hard no? Ironically, just talked to my husband about this the other day. We have a couples channel as well, and we rebranded and took some videos down. But if you're with us from before, or if you've been with my channel for a minute, you kind of know the way we move. We will share some things for sure. I'm really feeling short form content, but I don't know if y'all heard, in January they're taking TikTok away from us. There's so many other grand issues that America could be focused on, but they're taking our TikTok. Yes, YouTube will see some of that as well. I'm trying to get better with remembering YouTube has shorts now, and I can post my short form content on YouTube as well. I'm trying to get better with Instagram Reels. So I will be sharing, but it'll be, limited, like equally private to us, but still letting you guys in. I also like to film videos to go back and watch, like kind of like we had home videos in the 90s on VHS tapes, and this new generation, this new technology wave, like we have YouTube. We don't have VHS anymore, and you can get camcorders and stuff like that. But vlog cameras are a thing, phones are a thing. I like documenting memories. There's some that you just have to hold in your head that are just for you, and then sometimes you got to capture it. I think it's really cool that we can do that and watch it back. I think it's really cool that we can put it on a CD or put it on a device or a platform and keep watching it back, and it'll serve as his home videos and things like that. And there'll be some little tapes we make and we keep for ourselves, and then some things that we'll share with you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, for coming along with me on this journey, and I cannot wait to see what else is in store. By the time I make another video, baby boy will most likely be here, and I'm so excited for that. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And as you can tell, it's Christmas time. Have a safe, wonderful, joyous, love-filled Christmas, whether it's with your family, your friends, your chosen family, if you're spending it by yourself, by choice, or if you don't want to. I just hope that joy knocks on your door and finds you, as well as peace and love. Jesus is the reason for the season. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Love you guys. Bye. I forgot to add this. I don't know if anybody asked this, but one of the fun things that I did in my second trimester, it was my third trimester, but when I said take yourself out, treat yourself, y'all, I went to see Wicked. Loathing, unadulterated loathing. What? Have you ever defied gravity? Cynthia, Ariana, y'all did that. Treat yourself, pregnant or not. Go treat yourself. Love you.